Hello, I am Bentham and welcome back to Volcanoids, where we're in a new update. Between the last recording session and this one, there has been a major update to the game that has added a lot of cool new things. So today, as we continue through the story, we're going to explore all this cool new stuff we can do, which is going to make things a lot more fun in terms of the crafting elements. This is all about automation, about improving the internal drill ship segment of the game where you're crafting things and researching things. Just make it all neater and more fun to set up and just look cooler. We've got a new start screen as well that gives a nice showcase of all these cool new features, and got a list of all the stuff there. As well as new things inside the drill ship, we've got some new tools as well for attacking other drill ships. We've got a new eruption animation, which I'm very happy about, because I was definitely the eruption animation we had was cool, but it was very rough around the edges. This new one is a lot snazzier. I'm liking it a lot better. There's now a hacking tool that we can use as well against enemy drill ships to help us in taking them out. Also, this is just for me really, but there's now a photo mode, which is going to make the thumbnails from now on a lot more variable, because now I don't need to be in first person to take screenshots. I can bounce around in third person and get some cool angles on things, so look forward to that. But let's get into the game. So we'll load the save where we were the last time. We had just finished some work in the first region, so we'd pop back to the first region to grab some certain materials and things, and then now we're getting ready to head back out to the second region to deal with the laser drill ship, and then from there we'll go into the third region because we already have the tech to continue on our way. I did make a mistake in the last episode. I was crafting some extra research using the robot components. I think it was the shredders, and I didn't realize it's 3 shredders to make 1 bit of research, not 1. So I queued up 6, thinking it would use 6 of them, and it used 18 of them or something like that, or as many as it could before it stopped. So we've accidentally used up all our shredders. That may be an issue. We shall have to see. Immediately you can see it's added some things. It's quite funny actually. It's so yeah, a lot of the internal stuff has changed. There's new ports and stuff going on, but it's clearly redesigned the first module and added in all these new things, except the floor, because the floor was already there and I took that out. So there's a bunch of second floor gubbins up here now that's just kind of hanging off the wall, so we'll have to take that down. But yeah, there's already some new dials and levers and valves and things going on here, so we'll have an explore that. But first things first, we should probably get on the move. So yeah, I think we'll just see if we can survive without the shredders. I don't know if there's anything we actually need them for anymore, because we're that far ahead in the tech. I think we can maybe get away with not grabbing any more, or we might just find some while we're out and about in the higher tier areas. That's also possible. Oh, the drill's full. Oh well. Try and grab coal at least. Oh no, we've got no room for that either. Let's just go. It's fine. We'll sort it out. We just got to get to region 2 and find the laser drill ship. I don't know if we'll deal with it today, because I want to also explore all the cool new stuff we've got. Oh, now there's components. Now I've got to empty the drill out. Hold on. Oh, there's already a pump in there. It would have been fine. Well, let's just grab all the unusual stuff. There we go. Onwards, and somewhere around here is where we're trying to go. I think the bridge is along here. We are in layer 1 of the tunnels. Yep, here's the bridge. We'll hop straight back across into region 2 and head in the general direction of their laser drill ship. I think we'll deploy in the cave, but then we'll hang around. In fact, you know what? No, I'm going to deploy on the surface because we want to see the new eruption, and we'll miss that if we're in a cave. So we'll have a bit of an explore. Let's actually check the map. What do we need in tier 2? I can't actually remember. Though we notice we've only discovered 2 of the towns so far. We've never surfaced at Rocky Trail. Maybe at Mountain View? Kind of looks like we can't have surfaced there. We must have just walked there at some point. Yeah, let's try and make for Rocky Trail, because that's new. And there might be a town around there. Is it somewhere up here? Let's see. Oh, it's occupied. Okay, where's the nearest other one? I'm gonna go for a deep ravine, because actually I'm not sure if we've surfaced there either, looking at it. There's a tier 2 military drill ship at that one there, so we'll have to be careful. There we go, deep ravine. We'll surface here, which it looks like we also haven't been to. Maybe we'll find the town here. We can perhaps go and investigate that other drill ship. At some point it should move anyway. Here we go. And yeah, beyond that room, nothing much has changed, apart from you can see all these little ports around the place now. There we go, in the shadow of the volcano. Quite away from it, actually, though. Which is always safer, I feel. There's a drill ship over there. Is that the one we're looking for, or is that a different one? I think the one we're looking for is more in that direction. Here we are. Let's just check the map immediately, because it might have revealed nearby town. No, it's revealed some iron ore nearby and some scrap. Yeah, no sign of another town. We've really not explored much of the surface in this particular region, really. But yeah, I think I want to venture over there. No, that's a refinery one. A military one should be up here somewhere. Oh, there it goes. Ah, it's just left. Damn. Have I got some space? Oh yeah, there's another row of inventory space now. A lot more stuff has been added, so they've added more space to hold things, which I can always appreciate. Let's just wander over this way, because there's a bit of stuff going on. Yeah, there's a lava lake here. With presumably some bolts wandering around it. And yeah, that's surfaced again up there. There's a military type 2, as we saw. I'm wondering if they're guarding a town. Oh, can we actually get up there? Oh, maybe around this way. It looks like there's a road. This is a bit risky. I definitely don't think I can take on a tier 2 military drill ship, or at least not in my current state. But I just want to see if there's a town or something. Oh, is it right here? We may not be able to advance because it's literally covering the top of this road. Yeah, I don't know if I can sneak by. Oh, there's a town, though. That might be what we're looking for. Just veer this way, and I think we've avoided it. Nice. Yeah, there's a couple of cogs crawling around it. Oh, it's leaving, though. Okay, that's our chance to just run for it and not have to worry about the turrets. And is this a research town? It's occupied. Oh, uh-oh. There we go. They're attacking the drill ship, but that should be fine. Oh, it's just a lone house, actually. I don't think there's anything more. I wonder if we can scale further up the volcano. I've got very distracted immediately from the new features. You see, I've already had to play around with them, so I'm not hyped about them anymore. I just want to show them off. Oh! Hi there. Didn't reload, but it worked out. Gotta remember. Going to carry on up here a little bit more. I just want to investigate, see if I can maybe see the other town. I'll at least get a good vantage point for everything. It looks like just a way straight up the volcano. That's new. And I believe here is the ravine between the regions. So yeah, don't go down there. You'll die. So there's a town down there. I believe we know of that. Let's buy our drill ship. Wait, do we? I should check. Yeah, so that's the production one. The refinery one is there. Where on earth is the other one? Is it up here, maybe? No, there's no surfacing point there. They're always near a surfacing point. So Mountain View is the last one. It seems likely. Yeah, this is an empty warehouse. Let's run over this way, see if we can spot something. There's a road here. That's a good sign. I see something, some kind of structure. Could be another drill ship. Though we're not getting an indicator, so it must be some kind of structure. Most likely a town. Once we've investigated that, we'll get back to the drill ship and carry on with the work we're doing. Is he following me, or is he just going on his own random path? Yes, the beginning of the volcano cycle is the right time to go on long-distance expeditions. Oh, hello. Not right at the end, when you need to be leaving. There's a bit much here. This could go wrong for me. I'm very injured. Ow. Okay, there's not one following me from behind. Just got to deal with this guy. Okay, and medkit immediately. That got a bit dicey there. Is this what we're looking for? This looks like a research site, so that would make sense. That's the kind of thing we're looking for. Ooh, there's some good tech here. Are these tier 3? Yeah, they're all dropping tier 3 stuff. Oh, that one isn't. Okay. Back to the gun. Right, remember to reload. Let's have a look. Aha! There we go. Research module tier 2. I don't know if we needed these particularly, but I wanted to know where the location was, so that if we needed them in future, we could quickly make our way over. It's good to get the lay of the land a little bit better. There we go, an observatory. So there is actually some theming going on. I hadn't noticed that so far, but I guess perhaps if I took a closer look at the production and refinery towns, I would notice, like, refinery buildings, production-y buildings and stuff. A random splodge of lava just on the side of that. Right, but yeah, so our destination is that mini side volcano thing out there. I've forgotten my GCSE geography. In fact, I didn't do geography at GCSE. That's why I've forgotten it. I don't remember the proper terminology for the extra the extra side parts of a larger volcano. I never realized it would be so important to know. I was like, oh, this will never come up in whatever career I have. And here we are, playing a game on a volcano island, and I can't properly talk about the properties of the volcano. Alright, looks like we've got to sneak by some friends, and by sneak by, I mean shoot our way through. Oh, uh-oh. That's bad timing. Well, hi there. This is bad. Just gonna keep running. And medkit, and keep running. And we're okay. Are they still chasing? Yes, they are. Quite a few of them as well. Looks like I can get shots off at them without them shooting back. Okay, now they're shooting back. It does seem like I can outrun them if I just keep going. Oh, where have they gone? Did they give up? Oh no, here they are. I think I can take him now, though. He just stayed stood up. That's neat. Medkits, very nice. There was another one following me. Where'd they get to? Or did I take out 2 of them? I'm going to sneak back up and loot this one. It's a refinery drill ship. We're a bit low on space, so I don't know whether it's really worth attacking. Oh, there's a turret. Yeah, I'm going to leave you to it. Could probably take that, because it's not particularly military focused, but play it safe. I've gathered some nice materials just from dealing with the bots I've encountered on this little adventure, so we'll just make our way back, drop off the loot, and then we'll see about devising some fancier new ways to process it. Oh. You took a few shots. You took no shots at all, okay. Green ones are weaker, apparently. Anyone else? There might be one more around there, and that might have just been heat haze. Just gonna grab some crystals while I'm here. And I've got a bit of space left. And on we go. To work on some new production buildings. Here we are. Our glorious tier 3 drill ship. Makes a mockery of all the other ones in the area. I think I'd never dare assault this if I wasn't the owner of it already. Alright, let's hop through. Do our usual stuff to start with. Dump all of the sciencey gubbins in here. And we'll keep materials. The fancy stuff. The heads can go in there. Yeah, we'll keep the ammo and medkits. And now, There's a stack button. Hit that, and it collapses your stacks. Thank God. I've been waiting for that for so long, and here's the fun part. Currently we're using 158 slots of the shared inventory. Now we're using 142. There were 16 different cases of things not being stacked when they could have been, and we just fixed it all. There we go. Look at all this tier 2 tech we have now. Refineries. Very nice. So where do we stand with all these? In fact, you know what? I shouldn't be looking in there to see where we stand, because now there are other ways of doing it. Right, I'm going to grab this production station. Already you can see there's a bunch more recipes. We can now craft these, which is fantastic timing as far as I'm concerned. Unfortunately, we don't have any destroyed refinery modules tier 1 to make into shredders, so we're still going to be short on those. But again, I don't know if anything we make uses shredders right now. Yeah, so new stuff in here. We've got a detonator with explosives. I haven't tried this out yet, so I'm sure I'm going to get myself blown up by misunderstanding how it works. We've also got the hacking tool. We definitely want to make one of those straight off the bat, because that's our number 6 slot. That's the new slot there. And yeah, you just run up to a drill ship, and basically it just opens and closes modules, which doesn't seem like much, but it's actually very important. For example, shutting turrets. You can just close the turret now. Just run up and be like, nope, you're leaving now. And then other modules, which are highly armored when closed, you can open, so they're easy to destroy. It's really quite convenient, so we'll have ourselves one of those. And yeah, so we can make all those now. And I'm trying to remember if there's anything else on here. Oh, yeah, everything in the equipment section is new. And yeah, basically it's that. The equipment section is the star of the show here. And there's a whole bunch of things we can make. They all unlock in the various tiers, so there's a couple things that we haven't quite got because we're not the 3rd tier. But most of it we already have, which is fantastic. So let's just make a whole bunch of it. I want to make 10 of those, I believe. We'll let that all go. And then just make 10 of those as well. And we should just need 1 refinery module. And probably just 1 scrap module for now. Chuck a second one in there. We might think of something. What else do we want? Let's just make 1 of everything here. 1 of those. Not those, because they're just smaller versions of this. Want to make some of these displays here. This one, and I think, yep, that one as well. Want to make a bunch of those. A whole bunch of these. I don't know how many that was, I lost count. 10 of them, perfect. 10 of those as well. May need even more of them later. And I think it's all the important stuff. Basically just making all of the larger scale things, because at the early level you unlock all the tiny stuff, so these are made out of copper and things. And then you get to these, and these are made of iron, because they're just the same thing, but more rows of like dials and that kind of thing. Yeah, these are the key things. These are basically the leveled up versions of these stations here. They just do more, and in more different ways. And then, yeah, there's a lot more, like, just control systems and things to more fine-tune control all the various elements of the drill ship. So now they're all in here. We'll grab what we can. We'll grab all of the production and research things. Yeah, just all of those. They're important. All of our displays. In fact, I think we can just pick up everything. I think we've got enough space right now. Just about with the new slots, we can grab everything. We'll be a little bit short on space. Oh, also, actually, while I'm here, I'm going to make a bunch more chests. Because there's more things we can do with those. They're a bit more versatile now, and so I'm maybe using more of them. Oh, we're under attack. I think they were on this side. Yep, I see them over there. Let's grab their stuff. Oh, and another one. Ahead, very nice. Somewhere over here, I believe. Yep, there they are. Headsets are very useful for things like this. We can't grab everything, that's fine. I'm not that bothered. Mainly I was wanting research stuff. We'll hop back to our storage. Up again! Alright. Must just be an attack force trickling in very inefficiently. Is it this guy, or is that the... Oh no, that's the guy from before! Where's this other one? Oh, there he is. bolts and some scrap. Well, I guess we can pick up this guy's scrap as well. Bring that all in. And you know what? We're going to build a thing. I wonder if I can build it out here. I don't think I can. That's the point. I need to make some lights as well. Let's go to this wall here. And if we scroll through... Oh no, we need to find a port. There we go, there's a port. Will this work? There we go. We have made... we have made a storage thing. We can now access the storage from one of these little panels. We don't have to go to a proper storage module. I just hit a button and dumped my entire inventory into there. I mistapped, and it's all in here now. Okay, let's get it. Oh, okay, they're going a bit ham out there. That's our turrets going ham though, so that's not too bad. Just to try and grab all this stuff back out of here. Good job I have a system of all things that I can hold are not kept in here, because it makes it way easier to identify what should and shouldn't be in here, and what I should be holding. Where'd my ammo go? Have I gone blind? There it is. I had gone blind. It's fine. Now I'm no longer blind. It's a miracle. Grab all these back. Oop. Right, I think that's everything. Wait, no, I'm missing one thing apparently. Oh, my hand mortar. Oh, and I'll grab the hacking tool. There we go. That's now in slot 6. Okay, so I'm just going to plonk some of these down so you can see how they work. So, oh, this thing here, we'll just stick this on. Oh, can I? We gotta put it on the ground. Oh, well, now we switch to this. Let's just place this then. That is our research module, and then if we flip through, we've got a display here. We've got this valve here. Which one's this? Oh, that's a research again. Scroll through. There's a refinery. Just gonna nestle this. If I can. There we go. Nestle this here. We'll move it later though, probably. There's a production one. We want to plonk one of these just kind of over here somewhere. I'll just put it in front of... I'll put it in front of our other production stuff for now. We'll sort that out later. There's a scrap one. We'll do that later. Some giant arrays of levers and valves and things. Let's actually make some space for these. I'm going to clear some stuff out back here. I'm going to switch to... I'll do this first. This is our... Module 1, this one isn't. There we go, that's the matching one. I should clear this out again because I do want to put this down here. There we go, another large array. Put that there, and then this going here. Okay, so these are a whole bunch of controls and displays for our various different systems. So we've got refinery, production, and research here. And then we've got power, storage, and turrets here, and then we have displays for the corresponding ones as well. And these all come in individual variants, so you can make an individual column of one of these, or you can even make it like a little display that hangs up on the top. In fact, can I... There we go, one of these. So this, which we'll actually put here as well, you can flip between two different modes. I'm going to have it in this mode. That's our core display to match the other ones. And these basically just show like power usage and number of systems and core slot usage. So we can see we're using 20 core slots with each of these kind of systems because we have one module, and it's showing we have one module and one of those is active, so they're all active. And then I believe this is the power consumption, so this is using 4 power, this is using 4, this is using 8. So if we shut these down, that would help with power, and in fact we can do that with these valves here. That is the shutdown valve for the research, so we've shut down all of those modules. And we can do that for each of these individually, so we just flip these, and we've shut down our production systems. The modules have come back in, I believe. Yep, they've folded back in, and they're currently not operating. So that's a good efficiency thing, if you're wanting to save on power usage, save on your coal. And then you can do the same here. You can shut down your power generation, though that's a bad idea. You can shut down your storage, which I think just means you won't be able to... They'll stop being in the network, you'll just have to access them individually. And of course you can shut down your turrets. They're using just 16 all the time. I guess I've made a lot of them, haven't I? I've made like 8 of them, so they're using 2 each, which is more reasonable. So yeah, and then if we want to switch it back on, we got to these levers here. So these are the control levers, and also more valves for all the modules. So this is activate one module, deactivate one module, activate all modules, and then the valve shuts the whole thing down. That poor module's just had a really interesting time there. Okay, we'll switch it all back on, but yeah, we can use these to control all the modules individually. That's also helpful in setting the save and load thing. So there's a previous lever system which is still in place, the save and load levers. You can set some of these in front of it, like down here in front of it, and everything's got like different variants that can display at, which mean they'll be at different heights and stuff, though nothing I have currently on me does that, unfortunately. But yes, you can just arrange all these new things, all these new control systems, and it really helps to set up lots of different like modes the drillship can be in, and all this cool stuff. But yeah, unfortunately we're out of time for today. We barely even scratched it yet. There's all these structures to have some fun with, but we simply don't have time to right now. We're just going to have to descend, and we will get to watch the new eruption animation from our periscope. So we'll hop underground a little bit early, so we're definitely underground in time to use the periscope to watch the whole thing. And next episode we'll actually start outfitting all the internals of the drillship with all of these new pieces of equipment. So the new research and production things, they change how the whole thing works. They're going to be very fun to use, and it's going to make things way easier. Basically, all of the like quality of life stuff I was asking for in previous episodes, they've implemented it, which is fantastic. I'm very, very excited about this, and looking forward to playing with it a bit more. But there we go, nice nice view of the volcano framed by the trees. We'll get to watch the eruption to finish off the episode. Next episode we'll explore all this new stuff even more. But there it goes. Much cooler looking. And as the mushroom cloud dominates the sky, in rolls the pyroclastic flow, probably? Who even knows? To annihilate the island and wash it clean for another go-around. In the endless battle between me and the cogs, some of the leaves survived. Huh. Well done, those trees. Good work. But there we go, yeah, a bunch of new stuff, and I barely even scratched the surface of it yet. But that's all we have time for today, so I should say goodbye, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.